snare unto thee. If thou shalt say in thine heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispossess them? Thou shalt not be afraid.
I get up, go to work and make that paper, it ain't nothing. The last temptation, but I'm not David Ruffin. I give you all this game so you know I'm not a glutton. I want the roof off, so I just push the button. These young niggas gas swag, they say I must stop, cause I'm peeling off in the coupe you at the bus stop. If Cardi B bartends and give me 2 of those shots, and I know what the truth is and what's not. But back to this hip-hop shit, let's keep it in perspective. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the collective. When it comes to rocking beats, you should be more
John
selective.
donated $5 for a kickflip. Legend status.
Suspect. Police say that I fit the description. I wasn't getting high, officer, that's just my prescription. I don't know why you pull me over in my whipping. You ain't had to give me a ticket, you tripping. He made me wait, I told this pig I got a date. I gotta pick my baby up, I can't be late. He brought me back my license, told me I was straight. Told me have a nice day, now I'm on my way. Hey baby, I bounce and skate, I'm right back to it. I guess it ain't what you do, but how you do it. Down on your knees like your opportunities, you blew it. Ran through the side door, grabbed the microphone, I flow like fluid. Tell these little rappers I'm already paid. I ain't gotta make no money, it's already made. I'm rocking heads like barbershops, boy, you'll catch a fade. I'm from Detroit like Icewood. Late, 6 in the morning, the cops run they raid. Heard them busting through the bars in the barricade. You was selling crack on the east side block promenade. Got caught with 2 keys, now you on the streets and I'm afraid. Chef in that kitchen, steady pitching, niggas snitching. My intuition smelling police, I'm suspicious. You listen cause I'm vicious, you don't see my vision. I spit it suicidal, that's just my decision. I wake up in the morning thinking about that paper, trying to stack it tall as a dude by a skyscraper. They want me falling down to meet my maker, but I'm standing up tall. Fuck y'all, die, haters.
The commandments of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways and to fear him. For the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land of brooks and waters,
Elephant.
of fountains and
Dogfish Head Sequence Ale, a citrusy sipper beloved by beer, wine, and margarita drinkers alike.
fig trees and palms.
Now I lay me down to sleep before I go to bed.
And out of whose hills thou mayest dig brass. When thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he hath given thee.
I got an ill migraine from calculating my paper. If I showed you how to get it, how
This day, lest when thou hast eaten and art full, and hast built goodly houses and dwelt
yo, Detroit,
silver and gold is multiplied.
go listen like this. Make a lot of noise when I'm rolling with some boys. I be on the gang from Detroit to Illinois. I ain't got a choice, gotta use my fucking voice till I pull up on the block in the new Rolls Royce. Gang, make your brains hang if a snitch sang. Only time I ever switched up was to switch lanes. No dress code, but you dress like a bitch, man. Sissy soft suckers get found in the ditch, man. I don't care if you're po or you a rich man. Never know who is go when you throw the pitch, man. Take the rock and run the play, but never run away. Some hustlers die, some live to see another day. Game cold, lot of hustlers fold on that lonely hell road. Watch them sell they soul. Everything that glitters, you know it ain't gold. The game sold and not told. It ain't what you do, but how you doing it. We been hustling a lifetime and you wanna ruin it. Get a life, get some goals, start pursuing it. Only one rule in this game, stay true in it. I'ma keep winning and keep Earl Flinting on all y'all niggas that's out here sinning. I'm grinning to the bank, man, smoking on dank, man. Gas, I got a full tank, man. Bet it all, never stall, I'm like a wrecking ball. I got your girl down on her knees at my beck and call. Kill these niggas, notify they next to kin. Walked up and shot him, call that a pedestrian. Me mug, let's grin when you see my hat. If I ain't a D-boy, then what do you call that? Now it's time for you mumbling niggas to face facts, fall back. Y'all just
Early this morning, when you're not the profile down, and I said, hello, Satan. I believe it's it's time to go.
Knock, knock, time to wake up the block. Heard a few shots, heard they murdered 2 cops. Pop, pop, put one off in his top. Wipe the blood stains up with this Clorox. Don't forget their uniforms in his mop and soap with gasoline. Put it in a squad car and blow the spot. Grab the package, put it back up in the pot. Wait until the water start to bubble, tell me what you got. 36 O's on a triple beam scale. Tell me where you weigh in, either heaven or hell. Made a deal with the devil, how much soul you sell. Crucified on the cross, Jesus hanging by a nail. But some never learn till their souls start to burn. It's a hell of a game and you can't wait to get a turn. So you made the deal, you really wasn't concerned until they cremated your body, ashes put in the urn. See you 6 feet deep with the maggots and worms. How your body decomposing bacteria germs. So now, who the nigga? I guess you the nigga. Fuck the police, they so quick to shoot a nigga. No power, no privilege, now your soul getting pillaged. You shouldn't have been a dirty cop, I know you can feel it. The flames in hell, burning your ass crack. You won't survive in Hell's Kitchen, only get laughed at.
Early this morning, when you knocked upon my door, and I said, hello, Satan, I believe it's time to go.
Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple. Pick boldly.
Sniper and police fire. This is the east side.
All I do is think of you, you my little Pikachu. Spend about a week on the beach, it's just me and you. I'm sad if I ain't seeing you, I'm happy if I'm freaking you. You be on my mind, everybody that I'm speaking to. So pack your bags, get ready to go. When I blow the horn, come out the door. When we spend this money, we can spend some more. Think win, 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 we can win some more. We making plans, taking trips, just cop that new spaceship. Everybody that see us say congratulations. So I dedicate this to the butter and guns. If you ain't getting money, gotta get you some. It started out for me when I was very young. Cause
I'm not interested in audio. I'm interested in fucking e-girls, thoughts, YouTube videos, guys smashing their dicks with hammers, balls, niggers, getting shot, like anything cool.
Don't get high off your own supply, cause if you do that, then you was bound to die. And from the start, you was just a fiend.
No, I want to see a fucking black guy shoot a white girl, and then a cop shoots the black guy, and then a black guy shoots the cop, and then a cop shoots the black guy.
This game is full of tricks, so back on up.
Yeah,
I'll
listen,
say it again.
I'm a fucking, listen, bitch, I'm a fucking magician and I'm a warlock. And you ain't fucking respecting me and you're talking over me. If it was up to me, I'd fucking scalp you right now. I would scalp you. You got no respect for a fucking master of this reality. You're gonna go to hell. All your other fucking relatives are gonna get fucked in the ass by my fucking ancestors. Fuck you for not respecting the warlock, bitch.
I got up when it rained, I got an umbrella. For the love of the M's, not Eminem, but the M-I-double-L-I-O-N. I'm always doing the Earl Flynn. And before you, she was my girlfriend.
Fuck you, you don't respect a fucking magician, mage, warlock. You're a human nobody from a small town. You got fucking redneck jeans, you got bad jeans. Fuck you.
At the bank, they know her very well. Very well.
You know, dude, listen, I ain't the only one here. You're gonna get fucking, you know what scalping is? Where you get your fucking head, the top of your head fucking ripped off? That's the kind of person you are.
Plenty friends, hundreds, 20s, 10s,
yeah, I'm fucking a god and you're not respecting me.
All this cabbage stuff in my jeans, me and
fuck you.
call it green, going back to back like Detroit Pistons in 1990.
Fuck you,
Right in
I'm
front
a
of that,
fucking,
by
I
the
would
money
scalp
stack
you, but I
is
don't
where you
fucking
can
know
find
you.
me. Detroit, bad boy like Vinny, microwaving the
I'm
city.
out of here, man. I don't want to be disrespected by people.
It's
No. Fuck all you disrespectors. I'm out of here. You got nothing on me, bitch. You're a fucking asshole. Whore. How many guys have you got to kill? How many fake rapes have you done, huh? How many guys have you fake raped and put in jail? You're a fucking, I'm putting you in jail, bitch. I got everything. You said everything. I got all recorded. Bitch, you're going away. Have fun.
Bye.
Trying to get to heaven,
John
but you got the
donated
wrong
$12.
directions.
This is a test donation for $12.
Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA is continually hot for a pungently hoppy flavor that isn't crushingly bitter.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. Mama, you so bad you can be my wife if it's hot.
And the Lord would not destroy thee. And the Lord said unto me, Arise, take thy journey before the people, that they may choose and possess the land which I swore unto their fathers to give unto them.
Esham, they say that I be rhyming clean. I be so fresh, niggas think I got a time machine. These rappers got no direction, they all lost. I was in Memphis, Tennessee, bumping Dolph, hanging with 18 hoes, we playing golf. I was falling on.
Which I command thee this day for thy good. Behold the heaven, and the heaven open.
What's up with the boy? I hope y'all think I'm picking on this nigga neither. I was just minding my business and this nigga just jumped on my dick. Talking about bars and them blogs was something that you ain't wanna do. You run into, go left and out for like a month or two. How dumb is you? I couldn't wait to make fun of you. When Dipset was getting cake, they never gave a crumb to you. I could send someone for you to empty out the gun on you, then get rid of your body once they done with you. My Nina be popping off and I have her twerking right in front of you. The butt of the gun in your face will make you uncomfortable. On my dick. Talking about bars and them blogs was something that you ain't wanna do. You run into, go left and out for like a month or two. How dumb is you? I couldn't wait to make fun of you. When Dipset was getting cake, they never gave a crumb to you. I could send someone for you to empty out the gun on you, then get rid of your body once they done with you. My Nina be popping off and I have her twerking right in front of you. The butt of the gun in your face will make you uncomfortable. I brung a crew. If one of them you happen to run into, start running, for they start punching and stomping you. It's nothing new. I heard in Harlem niggas been chumping you. I send you to the store, sunning you to get a blunt or two. You frontin' too, like you have bricks. Nah, that wasn't you. You sold a little weed when your baby mom's stomach grew. Hey, with long you ain't play goon, what you fucking do? You contacted a lawyer, was about to fucking sue. Nobody fuck with you, but was it true? When you got your baby mom pregnant, a bunch of niggas was fucking too. And you fucking knew, but tried to be dumb so you could move in and then try to claim the block she from. 140, they ain't even where you from. 40, how your name 40 cow when you don't own 140? Stop it, son, you ain't never shot a gun 40 at someone you was beefing with, you little piece of shit. Hey, whip you had was cheap as shit, slime, or your baby mom had the cosign to help release the shit. When I was signed making heat with Swish, you tried to set it off, but never got a dildo on some Latifah shit. Dog, I'm not gay, but you could eat a dick. Pause, I put that on my dick in 2 bars. I only sleep with chicks. I seen you at the dirty kitchen looking dirty. Sneakers, dick, jeans cheap, not one piece of drip. And you ain't even leave a tip. You got people sick, cause you ain't give them niggas nothing to hear on some alopecia shit. That's deep as shit, I hope you take offense. Since you 40 years old, Calvin 40 Cal finally making sense. We felons, picture me telling when they taking prints. First 48, I'll be the first to get 48. Out the 40 Cal, pow, the sound that the 40 make. They be in surgery, trying to reconstruct 40 face. How many records did 40 break? None, I can't name one record I ever heard 40 make. Yo, I know it ain't no 40 Cal on 40 ways. Senior man from marriage boot camp took 40 place. Everybody and they mommy know I fought a case, but what the fuck did you do? I can't Google a 40 case. My grill still gon' look 20 when I'm 40. Wait, when you was 20, you had a nigga that's 40 face. Get your story straight, you just got checked 40 made. Plus, cause I get so much love, I can't ignore the hate. 40 fake, chasing all kind of clout. I've been through a lot of shit, so I got a lot of shit to rhyme about. I put a lot of tracks that was grimy out. Don't make me have some grimy niggas standing outside your daughter mommy house with the Tommy out. I got power like 50 Cent. They shoulda never sent 40, cause he a dime me out. Time to give you for a homie bout 10 years or more. I seen dudes with tattooed tears cry tears before. The toughest motherfuckers alive been scared before, but no guy scared of a swag as weird as yours. Dipset, your set dip disappeared before. Plus you got beat with a shovel, you not prepared for war. You never murked the concert and heard cheers before. Got a lot of views, I had a huge check clear before. Yeah, you wore Cam hand-me-down gear before, but don't wear that cheap ass earring in your ear no more. I can't share the floor with a perpetrator or work with haters, lest certain papers get signed. My time worth the paper. They murked the savior and crucified him as homies crossed him. The price of losing his life for Christ homies cost him. And that was God's son, you need to get your shit together. I'm the one that got Fred money, we wrote a hit together. And Cam showed me love every time we get together. We was in this house and made a bunch of chicks strip together. But we can never sit together, I was taught to stand 40. You 40 years old and ain't worth 40 grand. You full of shit and it's a handful of 40 fans. Anyone that wanna hear 40 bars is shorty fans. 40 Cam had plans but you ain't faithful. On Cam you was flipping on Cam like he ain't make you. That's why them boys went on tour and he ain't take you. What's that about? I'm blacking out but I ain't racial. It ain't too late, Sue. Hang it up, dry clean. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to do you dirty, bad hygiene. From Harlem, you like the dirtiest rapper I seen. Is dirty, get eye clean, or what you up, I seen. I reminisce on a lot of shit that my eyes seen while I'm quarantined and streaming flicks on the widescreen. I've been riding rough for years, ask why Dean. I got down with Cassine and start living my dream. If I grip the gap, bitch, it's a rap. You try and scheme, they'll tell it Jake's bring yellow tape for the crime scene. My team hate the fail, but most folk making sales either on their way to the morgue or on their way to jail. How many K's you held? When I spray the shells, they gon' have to do an operation on your ass. K. Michelle. 40 Cal, your style gay as hell. Before you came and got this work, you shoulda came out the closet first. Wanna feature, send a deposit first. Cause I always got the hottest verse on each song I'm featured on. Calvin ain't prepared to keep it gone, cause the ball broken, ain't noticed the ball woke he's sleeping on. And it's a bunch of other shit I could be speaking on, but this just to let you know the beef is on. pussy. The next record I'm releasing all your secrets on, cause you pillow talk on the same pillow I skeeted on. Bar.
Live TV from 85 plus channels with local sports and news. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Bull before I dim your lights and end your life. Attempt to defend your life. It's punches when I write like the paper and pen was in the fight. All I do is win in life. I gotta rub it in like shampoo. You not gonna do good in here. You wasn't conditioned right. Listen, I play my position right. I'm from the slum. I bought his daughter up, cause y'all thought the boy was tough. Yeah, I bought her up, cause the boy nut, I ain't come for fun. It's 2 reasons why I don't give a fuck, so listen up. I brung a gun, the strap on my waist, not a cummerbund. I'll pull it out and wear shit up if I'm pissed, that's number 1. You was young and dumb as a youngin', I wasn't dumb as you. If you move, bow, I'm with this shit, that's number 2. Assholes get bullet or stab holes. I brung a crew and here to make you fall off track like hose bundles do. You the animal, is you from the jungle or from the zoo? The gun I brung for you make your guts fly, stomach flu. I could rap and could rumble too. Think this guy a factor? A flame he came gassed up, this a fucking fire hazard. I was born with the name Bars, I'm a die rapper. I buy tobacco and light up loud firecracker. The dro I smoke is called scoliosis. It got me twisted, prescription is straight backs. I'm a chiropractor. The feds got me fed up. Fuck the why.
Telling us, why isn't the beloved chief of police in Seattle who resigned, Carmen Best, why isn't she telling us? I feel like everybody's signing these confidentiality clauses to get money. I feel like this could all just be about money.
Yeah, the station that holds you down with the hottest hip-hop
and R&B. Trying to see your freedom and my freedom.
But now I record, they send a check. Man, I stash half the cash and spend the rest. And I would have been broke like y'all if I ain't invest. We both got ice and cars, but I ain't in debt. A lot of vets need to get rhyming a rest. Y'all sound like has-beens, and I ain't impressed. I'm dying to bet. You feel as though I ain't the best. I'm lying if I ain't correct. God give you dog shots, but I ain't the vet, and I got those, so I ain't upset. Hey yo, I threw the drop on Michael J's in the top gone. The inside's butter like microwave popcorn. Stop drawing, it's gonna be hard to move me. Swiss the monster, he could star in a horror movie.
That's right.
Usually I click fast and bang your ass. Ain't nothing changed, I got cane for the quick cash. For change, I whip past, aim and blit ass. The kid Cass got the game on Smith ass. Slang the spit ass, I'm trying to stack money high. Give me money till I die, give me 25. Man, I might not be alive when I'm 25. That's why I carry 2 9s in a 25. And sell 20s, that'll get you dummy high. Bagged in the 125, 125s. Do 20s on the 5. my coochie rate skyrocketed. Look like I'm a pimp, that's
Big
why I
Mike.
popped your chick. Sis got the ick, now she tryna cop me.
Oh, they updated it.
Stop hitting
Oh no,
her
if you
door,
reach
go
100 levels, you get golding. That's sick.
You might didn't
Dummy.
deserve it. But a
Just notice your name.
if she ain't get you murdered. I'm a straight cannon,
That's a flex
and
right
I'm
there. It's
getting the
the little
cake
golden.
cannon. I be out of state tanning,
And
eating on
your
baked
level glows as
salmon.
well. Damn.
Straight
Now I wanna
scrambling,
level
trying to
100.
sell a gram a yay, but your strip only get a grand a day. And it's 10 of y'all
Yeah,
on it, but
just-
10 of y'all on it. So you don't get stacks, boy.
Crowd JJ.
You a pack boy. Be on the corner for 100 hours. Selling out, cause coke you only
JJ,
go get $100.
She's gonna win.
You could probably get some money if you come and holler, cause I got haze and I cop K's. So my block made heavy money. My weed fluffy and got red hair like Peggy Bundy. I got 20
Okay, we got level
in the
106
house,
pumps.
cause the green you got garbage like Oscar the Grouch. I got more change than you got in my couch. And the next cat scream my name, gon' get shot in the mouth. Yeah, hey, we ain't done enough. We ain't done. You talking about you wanna know if I'm the problem or not.
Kid is a problem.
Oh yeah.
Hot 97,
You see it.
popping on, baby.
Cassidy.
I got that get on the scroll with a whole notebook of rap. Say bar raw when I write, it's like cooking crack. I got a mean street team that be pushing packs. I'm getting gravy like the 80s, I took it back. I watch niggas on the block get shook and rat. See niggas serve the wrong fiend and get booked for that. I watch niggas try floss and get took for that. So between the drawers and jeans where I put the gap. Neat, keep the peace and you know Mooka clap. The last cat that slept on Cassie took a nap. You
Get him,
cat
kid.
to go night for the right price. So I suggest you show respect.
Big Mike.
Like cause the white high made Lucci. Them big rocks got him like Chris Rock when he played Pookie. The strip pop and I ride for cash. And you softer than a toddler ass.
Okay.
I heard 50 coming in a little bit. I ain't know we was doing a song together and all that. You know what I'm talking about? No. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Keep it rocking for him. Keep it rocking for him. Big Mike.
You ask any cat that was on the strip with me if I flipped the key and I had Christmas tree. Man, Cass sold more bags than Lipton tea. And I had chicks trick for me, cause I'm a pimp. My watch, I got a squint at my wrist to see what time.
Y'all just got a 3-hour interview. I'm cute as shit. We just let the world know you are a geek, goop, nerd, fuck. Goop. He said goop. Goop. Oh my God, he said goop. All right, ready? Okay. DJ Juanito's on the set. We're gonna throw this on and get a feel. Let's do it. Okay, I'm freestyle. I said, free rock him. I might fly to Sweden to free him. Braid my wig, ASAP, tat on my ribs, switch with him. Then I can fuck all the sweet men that I wanna. Actually, I'm gonna heat it up real quick, motherfucker. I'm LeBron. Listen, Flex, we just met, but I know it don't seem like R. Kelly wet dreams. I always keep 16s, nigga. Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex. What made you go with that verse? I don't. What made you with that? Niggas playing around. This is right off the top. This is right off the cock. Me and Flex gonna go round the block and he gonna get. He always slips something that's a little aggressive, right? A little aggressive. You always get something that's a little aggressive.
where it makes your ear and your eyebrows go.
I don't got much else to say, so I'ma end this shit. Cause I got a little date with this dude real quick. We gon' go probably get some ice cream and do. Oh, wait a minute. He just got off his damn last shift and he said that his mama can't do the dishes, so he gotta go help her. So I'ma go and weep and go look for someone on Yelp, but that's not a dating app. So what you use, Tinder, Grindr? Get with all your niggas and get right behind them. What you gon' do, me like your DM and slide them? Flexing emoji.
No, there was no emoji. I ain't sending emoji. Wait a minute.
Now Flex, why are you lying? Why you trying to play me like changing 50 Cent when he was dying trying just to get it? I split it, I read it, hit it, and did it. You hit it, zit it, I kiss it, nigga. Scooby Dooby, Ooby the Looby. Me and Flex was cuddled up watching Scooby Doo, eating Scooby snacks. He said he wanted my boobies. I said I don't got them. He said whatever, and nigga I rock him. We soccer block him. I can rock him. Taka dock him. He don't eat pork. I thought this nigga was a salam alaikum. Y'all niggas crazy when he called me. I was at the lake, bruh. Think that I'm funny because I'm random. We could be together like a tandem. Man, this weird as fuck. I keep flirting with Flex and he ain't trying to fuck. Now I'm confused, I'ma leave. I just think that he hate me. I thought I came here so he date me. He talking about a freestyle. Nigga, fuck rap. Fuck that. I was trying to take him back and take off that hat. We could be like mwah, mwah, mwah on the lips. But that's weird as fuck, man.
Pause!
I'm talking about dick.
Pause!
Pause, nigga. Pause. When we leave, you gon' give me your info, so I call. Say, link when you back in New York. I'm trying to give away a bike. Maybe we should get some dinner at night, nigga.
Chows, Mr. Chows.
Fucking lying.
Mr. Chows. Mr. Chows, we there.
Look, man, say less, say less, say less, say less. It's your boy T-Man. All my niggas vegan. No, that's fucking weird though. They be eating meat though, but I don't mean it in the pause way. I mean the homo. Glitter on my nails, glitter on my neck. Niggas bitter as hell. They shit don't sell. I'm doing so well. I'ma probably build a building in the next 2 years. You wanna come? Nah, Flex, you wanna come?
He baited me for it.
You trying to come?
He baited me for it, right? He baited me for it. I didn't see that one. He baited me for it.
Trying to come?
He baited me for it, right? He baited me for it. I didn't see that one. He caught me off guard. He got me. He baited me for it.
Trying to come?
He baited me for it, right? He baited me for it. I didn't see that one. He caught me off.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Shut up.
Yo, I'm so fucked up.
Dave was Pub's first girlfriend in Discord.
My buddy's getting married next week, so we had like the.
And thanks you for making us America's most watched cable news network.
How do we maintain an emotional balance as the U.S. moves forward with America's new war? We're talking to Dr. Noreen Johnson, president of the American Psychological Association in Boston, and Dottie Ward-Wimmer of the William Wentz Center for Loss and Healing. And we've got a caller on the line I want to go to right away from California. Caller, what is your question?
Yeah, this is Bob in Sacramento. I have a 12-year-old kid, Chris, who is experiencing some nightmares, and he had vaginal fluid on the brain. Can you comment on that?
He had what fluid on the brain?
I don't know. I didn't catch the part of that question. But he's talking about stress for children, yeah. Dr. Johnson?
Let's talk about the nightmares. Let's talk about the nightmares, because that is one of the signs of post-traumatic stress disorder. It would be
Thank you. Out to Bob in California. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Nancy.
Out to Bob.
I kind of.
Thank you. Out to Bob in California. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Nancy. I kind of differ with your last caller there. Death. I think you're a big bitch.
Well, you know what? It's America, and everybody has an opinion. Josh, question to you regarding laying blame one way or the other.
Senator, thank you very much for being here tonight. You know, I mean, Breonna Taylor was not the subject of an investigation when...
Thank you. Out to Bob in California. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Nancy.
Welcome to today's 2010 MAC Football Coaches Teleconference.
We're going to head over to Muncie, Indiana, and be joined by Stan Paris, head coach of Ball State.
Morning, how are you?
Doing fine. We'll let you go ahead and...
Totally unexpected interception. The ball went right through his hands, bounced to a Purdue player, ran down the sidelines for a touchdown. So that kind of gave Purdue, you know, the edge they needed, and kind of hurt us, but you know, we made mistakes. Our freshman quarterback had a couple ill-advised throws, but you know, we were very, very much in the game and really felt we could win that football game against them. So I'm disappointed that we made the mistakes that we made. When football is a game of mistakes, and those who eliminate them win. Those that don't struggle.
Carla, do we have any questions for Coach Parrish?
The next question comes from one of Jim Harper with USA Today.
Hey, Coach, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. A couple of questions for you.
Yes.
Did you get a call from David Letterman on your before the game?
No. You know, I think the only time anybody is in the football office has ever had any contact with Letterman was when we were undefeated.
Oh, is that right?
I think Brady got to talk to him, so no, I never had any contact from him.
You ever get a call from the Kid Chris show out in Portland, Oregon?
No.
Well, your players were doing interviews out there about David Letterman. Can you talk about the Kid Chris show, Portland, Oregon, a little bit?
Not really. I don't even quite know what we're talking about, to be honest with you.
Well, just give me a couple comments on. You're called Ball State. I mean, you guys are known for having big balls. Let's talk about it.
Well, with our schedule the last 2 weeks, I think deservedly so.
Yeah, that's right. You ever let female players in your locker room to gaze at your players?
No, we obviously don't have the media coverage that a lot of people do, and I think the only female that's ever been in our locker room as long as I've been here is our president. After a couple of games, talk to our football team. But no, and we don't have many of the issues, and I got to coach in the NFL, so I'm familiar with those issues. And fortunately for us, we're below that radar.
So what you're saying is you don't allow female players in your locker room?
Female players or media?
Both, either one.
Well, I don't have any female players on my team. I have a lot of female student trainers and film people and so on like that. But without reason, no. Our locker room is for our football team.
I appreciate you answering these ridiculous questions. I'm the media assassin, and appreciate your time. And Kid Chris Show, Portland, Oregon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good day, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, Stan, we thank you for your time, and we'll wish you luck this.
You guys are making us jump through a few extra hoops this week. I appreciate everything, and on behalf of the Ball State family, indirectly, my best to Mark D'Antonio, Michigan State. In the football.
Well, thank you, Stan. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Bye now.
We're going to move along to.
Defeated.
Is that right?
I think Brady.
HBO. Today here in New York, we have Commissioner Gary Bettman, Chief Operating Officer John Collins, and President of HBO Sports Ross Greenberg. I'm going to ask each of them to make an opening statement, and we'll open up for questions. So I'll turn it over to the Commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The National Hockey League is delighted to be partnering with HBO Sports in the creation of the 24/7 Penguins Capital Road to the Winter Classic. This is a blending, if you will, of great brands, great storytelling. The fact that HBO Sports is going to use its Emmy-winning 24/7 to chronicle.
Let's go to California. Internet call from Bob. Bob, you're keeping it real with Al Sharpton.
Reverend Al Sharpton, love the show.
Thank
I want to give you a white boy's opinion out here in California, okay?
All right. Long as you make sure you tell people you call yourself a white boy. I didn't. I'll call you a white man. But go ahead.
Right on.
I hope you're a man. Go ahead.
Yes, I am, sir. Reverend Al, Condoleezza Rice, I supported her up until this little outbreak in Israel. She pulled her support from Kid Chris. Do you know Kid Chris?
No.
Well, yeah, I think you did. You had him on last week a couple of times?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Well, pardon me?
Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
I mean, with your comment. Go ahead.
Don't argue with me, Al.
I'm not arguing. I said go ahead. Let's go to California. Internet call from Bob. Bob, you're keeping it real with Al Sharpton.
Reverend Al Sharpton, love the show. I want to give you a white boy's opinion out here in California, okay?
All right. Long as you make sure you tell people you call yourself a white boy. I didn't. I'll call you a white man. But go ahead.
Right on.
I hope you're a man. Go ahead.
Yes, I am, sir. Reverend Al, Condoleezza Rice, I supported her up until this little outbreak in Israel. She pulled her support from Kid Chris. Do you know Kid Chris?
No.
Well, yeah, I think you did. You had him on last week a couple of times?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Well, pardon me?
Go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
I mean, with your comment. Go ahead.
Don't argue with me, Al.
I'm not arguing. I said go ahead.
You're going to cut me off now, aren't you, Al? Is that what you're going to do?
Go ahead.
Because I'm white, you're going to cut me off, right?
Oh, okay.
Is that where we're going, Al?
I told you to go ahead.
Stop it, Al. Stop it. Now give me a break.
You're still on. You're still on. And you equivocated filibuster. You're still on.
An equivocated filibuster? That's a big word, Al.
Okay. Thank you for your call. And when you ain't got nothing else to do, call somebody else. Let's go to Patrick in Washington, D.C.
Something that might put a smile on your face, I was told during the break, and I'm trying to find sound from our good friend over at the Kings, Kevin. David Stern, the NBA commissioner, had his big State of the Union press conference today, the preseason press conference for all the media, and apparently somebody asked him about Brett Favre's penis.
Well, here's my thoughts. Hi, everyone. This is David Stern. As you know, I have given up any hope of the Kings remaining in Sacramento unless we get a sponsor. I'm happy to announce that effective January 1st, it will be Brett Favre's Penis Arena.
Penis Arena.
Penis, the PP Arena.
Penis Arena.
Penis, the penis. No, I like that. The penis arenas. Penis arenas. Dave, we got some audio. Do we have the David Stern call?
Yeah, we're getting that in right now. Some very interesting sound.
Remember earlier in the show, Dave mentioned that David Stern was doing some press conference today, and someone asked him about the Brett Favre penis photos. Turns out it's a disc jockey that we know, Kid Chris. You probably know him from Sacramento. Anyway, somehow this guy managed to get on the phone line with David Stern and was very persistent about asking him about Brett Favre's penis, which is pretty awesome. So as soon as that stuff is ready to go, let me know, Dave. I'll take a phone call here from Greg on KHTK at 20 after 3 now. Hi, Greg. We are set. Do you have that? You have the thing?
Yeah, it's coming. All right, here we go.
Okay, let's hear this audio real fast.
Got it.
Of the guy crank calling David Stein today.
Mr. Bob Yates. The first question is from Bob Yates. Please go ahead with your question.
Commissioner, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Stern. Can you address the controversy out in Portland, Oregon? Apparently, Kid Chris from the Kid Chris morning radio show at KUFO pulled a hamstring looking at Greg Oden's penis pictures. Any comment on that? Commissioner?
I must say I don't. Thank you.
Well, what do you think about the penis pictures?
Let's cut that off, please.
And then it goes on. All right, and then here
This is David Stern doing a conference call.
Yes, and then this is the next question.
Commissioner.
Our next question is from Louis. No, don't go away. Operator, could you stay on the line, please, and help us to help these people ask questions? Rick, is that you?
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, come here. You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I want to follow up on that last question about the Kid Chris radio show and the penis pictures from Greg Oden. Can you talk about Brett Favre, maybe if he was sending pictures to you too? Commissioner.
Where's the operator, please?
No, Commissioner, answer the question, please, Stern. Penis pictures in the NBA.
Guys, somebody needs to cut off that, please.
No. I want a question in. Don't be doing this to me, Commissioner.
That's it.
That's awesome. God. Now that's just a conference call, right? So that wasn't on the radio.
No, this is every year he does a big preseason, right before the season's about to start, a state of the NBA. It's one of his biggest, if not his biggest, media conference of the year, a conference call. And
well, see, look at that. I will give credit where credit is due. That's an awesome bit. We should have thought of it. We didn't. Too bad for us. Hey, Johnny, give me some Goldfinger.
This is David Stern.
All right, this is Bob in California.
Hello, Bob in California.
Yeah, I like to call you mighty rotten. You know, I'm really sick of what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, why is that, Bob?
Hey, quit talking smack about that Kid Chris guy. I'm tired of it.
Crisco?
You need an attitude adjustment there, Miley.
Well, who? Crisco? Who is Crisco?
You know who I'm talking about, Kid Chris. You punk ass.
Kid Chris?
Stop it off.
I don't know the man. Who is Kid Chris?
Riley,
who is Kid? Who is Kid Chris?
You were talking smack last week about him. Shut it, Riley.
Who is Kid Chris?
So, Riley, knock it off. You know what I'm talking about, damn it.
Son, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you do. Riley, give me a second. Let me tell you.
I do not know what you're talking about, son. Who is Kid Chris?
Riley, what are
Who
you talking
is
about?
Kid Chris, son?
Say, Riley, don't get pissed off at me.
Who is Kid Chris?
You're talking to smack again now.
Who is Kid Chris?
I'm goddamn sick and tired of it, Riley.
Who is Kid Chris?
You shut your mouth, Riley.
I think you're hearing things, son. I think you're hearing things.
All right, next call.
And we are back, people. Thanks for staying with the Radamon Show. If anybody knows who Kid Chris is, please let me know. Because I don't have the slightest idea. I really don't. Oh, bless his heart. Poor misguided urchin. Welcome back to the Radamon Show.
Welcome to the De Novo 7 Conference Center. Please enter your PIN code followed by the pound key.
Anyone who calls anyone, get off my channel.
At any time, press *4 for conference instructions.
Drinks, and compared to their content, the way that they look, and the way that they taste, and the effect that I have.
Wait a minute.
Both is absolutely fantastic with XE7. It is head and
Can you wait a minute? I have a question.
Competition.
I have a question.
All right, that's fantastic, Brian. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I appreciate your feedback. Whoever's on the call talking right now, we're interviewing somebody on the line right now. If you could please mute your keypad to *6. This isn't a training meeting. This is an opportunity meeting. So if you could hit *6 on your key set, that'd be great.
I don't really care to do that. I'm not going to do that right now, sir. Wait a minute.
Rachel Phillips is the next speaker that I want to with this, and I'll bring her on. For those people who are just tuning in, Nova 7 now.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, is somebody on the call right now talking?
Yes, I am. Would you listen to me?
Would you please mute your handset, sir?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Well, sir, if you've been invited to this call, then we need to let me interview my people. I appreciate it.
No, I don't really care to. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm not going to let you go. Wait.
Also,
wait.
Of Jacksonville, Florida, and the one.
Wait a minute.
Her, when she said the product it does for her, and what I want to, and also about the experience of the product itself. And
wait a minute. Wait. What? Who? Yeah, go ahead.
Fantastic. Your experience, the X product, always in there.
First of all, it's iPop. And the boxes and all the graphics on the actual model. It's just
Go ahead, ma'am.
I do apologize that I left it to my God.
I like that. Now, as far as to the product itself, now did you actually get a chance to taste it and see what it could do for you?
Actually, yes, I have. I've been taking the product almost every day last week. And last week was a very hard week for me. For sick, and so I'm having to have about 3 every night. On Friday evening, I was exhausted. Friday, I was exhausted. 2 doses. I think it has a very pleasant, I actually like it chilled, to be honest. I like it in the refrigerator, just like cold drinks. I also, one of the, it's not really thick. It just tastes natural. When I drink a lot of caffeine, my heart, one thing that I can say is that I have a steady energy. I just drop and have a huge crash. The amount of where the shake. One of the things that I have noticed is it's actually an appetite suppressant for me, which obviously who have
Excuse me, Curtis, Anthony Schmidt, Chief Executive Officer of DeNovo 7.
Oh, that's sad.
Thank you. We have a little situation here.
Yeah, hang up. Everybody hang up.
I would like
hang up.
the gentleman that's sabotaging this call to call my personal cell number. Let me give it to you.
Yeah, give that to me. 911? 911? 911?
887.
911?
All right.
All right.
Anthony, let's go ahead and
Just continue it. Shut it off. Shut it down.
I have recorded. I really. Guys, you guys are doing wonderful. I just think we have a situation on this call.
Yeah, we're going to have to end
I
it.
appreciate everybody calling in.
Yep, hang it up.
You guys are doing wonderful.
I win again.
The coward on the line.
I'm the winner.
I'm out, but he refuses to take me up on this promise. So
I'm the winner.
continue if you can. But
Big winner.
pretty amazing. You've got a wonderful time. It's really a wonderful time for us to execute this. But you're welcome to call me on my cell phone, sir.
911?
What a smush. Hey, you guys out there?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
All right, speakers, can you...
This line is now unmuted.
Oh, boy, that really worked. You muted everybody. It didn't work. Next time, pay for a real line. Pay for a real conference call line, okay, next time? Not some cheap free one.
Hello?
Yeah, pay for a real one.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Free touch.
Talking to me.
Who?
Idiots on the line cutting in on everybody. Jerk. Curtis, are you there?
Curtis? Curtis?
Ron!
Ron!
Yeah, it's Ron.
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
Sir, do you have any question you'd like to ask us?
Yes.
Oh, speak, idiot.
Yes.
Curtis, are you still there?
Yes.
You could telephone, come make a Jason's call.
You probably can.
We probably can.
You cannot. You can't even get a real phone call.
With some faggot on the line.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Anthony, are you still on the call?
Yes, Anthony. Go ahead. Stupid.
Well, obviously, you've made a spectacle of yourself, sir. What would you like to ask?
Why didn't you get a real conference call line instead of a free one?
Why don't you mind your own business, dude?
Well, answer the question.
It's none of your business what we do. If you're not in our business, get out.
You can't afford it?
Hey,
You can't afford it?
listen, sir, you've really fouled things up for people who called all over the country. So do me a favor. You can speak to me directly on my line if you'd like to call me. Would you like to call me?
Yeah, but you couldn't afford a real free a conference call line. How do you expect people? Oh, it has everything. You can't make any money?
If you like, answer my question. Would you like to call me directly?
Are you really that poor where you couldn't afford a real conference
Would
call
you like
line?
to call me directly?
Absolutely not.
Would you like to call me directly?
What?
Would you like to call me directly?
What?
Would you like to call me directly?
What?
She's afraid. Yeah. Habla español? He
What?
has no backbone, dude.
What?
Yeah. All right. Thank you for fouling up what we're trying to create here. You've really messed things up for a lot of people. I apologize to any of the listeners that are out there. We will reconvene same time, but we'll definitely take care of this so this doesn't occur again.
Yeah, pay for a real conference call line.
For everybody that tuned in, everybody can disconnect, and we'll shoot you an email
All right.
with what we were going to announce tonight.
I'll get that email too. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll find your ass, buddy.
No, you won't. Buddy. Buddy.
Hey, schmuckhead.
Hey, schmuckhead.
If you want to ask your question, why don't you ask it now?
Yeah, why couldn't you afford to pay for a real conference call?
Hey, you know what his real question is? That's not a question. What was your question?
Why can't you afford it?
I have one.
Can't afford it?
What's your real question and why you want to whistle and mess people up and do all that sort of stuff?
What's your problem?
But my problem is you're not answering. You're being a child about this.
No, I had a question. Why couldn't you afford a real conference call line if you're trying to make money here? You're taking the easy way out. Maybe you're just pocketing the money, right? Is that what the deal is?
But that has nothing to do with this conference.
No, you're a fraudulent company.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
If you want to make accusations like that, if you think you know what you're talking about, then why don't you take the CEO up on his offer and call him up and talk to him about like that? Make that accusation towards him. Okay?
What?
Come on, have a backbone and call my brother.
Oh, it's your brother.
Look, coward. If you want to make accusations.
Fraudulent company. Fraudulent company. Fraudulent company. You're frauds.
Do you have a company or whether you have $10 million?
You're frauds. You're a fraud.
Yeah. Well, you're a fraud because you can't come out and face facts.
You're a fraud. You're a
All
fraud.
conference hosts have hung up. This conference is over. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NBA season tip-off conference call. At this time, all participants are on a listen-only mode. And later we will conduct a question-and-answer session, and instructions will follow at that time. If anyone should require assistance during today's conference, please press star then 0 on your touch-tone telephone. I would like to introduce our host for today, Mr. Tim Frank. Sir, you may begin.
Thank you, and thanks all of you for joining us for our preseason conference call. Looking forward to the 2010-11 season. On the call today is the Commissioner of the NBA, David Stern, Deputy Commissioner Adam Silver, President of League and Basketball Operations, Joel Lipton, and the Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations, Stu Jackson. We'll start with an opening statement from the Commissioner, and I'll be glad to take your questions. David?
Thanks, Tim, and thanks, everyone, for joining us. Last time I did a large media availability was at the finals, and we came off really an extraordinary 7-game series reaching a huge number of fans. This international language is basketball, and so that really follows upon the success of last year and the activity of the summer. And if you read the newspapers, whether it be in Guangzhou or in New York, they're all talking about the same thing. How's the season going to be? Who's going to be traded? Who's going to leave to be a free agent with a new team, et cetera. It's amazing the way the language of basketball is the international language. So thanks again for being interested, and we're happy to answer your questions.
Okay, sir, let's open it up to questions, please.
I hope everyone else is on. We seem to have lost the operator.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions at this time, please press star and 1 on your touch-tone telephone.
Operator, you weren't heard very well there. Can you please repeat yourself?
Certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you have questions at this time, press the star, then the 1 key on your touch-tone telephone.
Okay, sir, we'll take the questions.
Once again, Mr. Bob Yates. Our first question is from Bob Yates. Please go ahead with your question.
Commissioner, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Stern. Can you address the controversy on Portland, Oregon? Apparently, Kid Chris from the Kid Chris morning radio show at KUFO pulled a hamstring looking at Greg Oden's penis pictures. Any comment on that? Commissioner?
I must say I don't. Thank you.
Well, what do you think about the penis pictures?
Let's cut that off, please.
Our next question is from Rick Bunnell. Mr. Rick Bunnell, go ahead.
David?
Hi, Rick. Can you hear me, Rick? Rick, can you hear me? I must apologize to everyone on this phone for the quality of the conference call that we're now engaged in.
Commissioner.
Our next question is from Louis.
No, don't go away. Operator, could you stay on the line, please, and help us to help these people ask questions? Rick, is that you?
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, come here. You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I want to follow up on that last question about the Kid Chris radio show and the penis pictures from Greg Oden. Can you talk about Brett Favre, maybe if he was sending pictures to you too? Commissioner?
Where's the operator, please?
No, Commissioner, answer the question, please, Stern.
Is the
penis pictures in the NBA?
Guys, somebody needs to cut off that, please.
No, I want a question in. Don't be doing this to me, Commissioner.
Our next question is from Tom Fitzgerald.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Commissioner. Boy, after these questions, I'm starting to
It's all right.
wondering what's going on.
Well, combination of the, of this end plus the operator who seems to have gone to sleep on us. We'll try to stay with it.
I appreciate that. My question is...
I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to join us, and I hope to see all of you on the road.
All right, folks, thanks again, and sorry for the earlier issues, and thanks for your patience. We will have transcripts up on Media Central shortly. Have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude today's conference, and you may now disconnect. Everyone have a great day.
Al and Bob, you're on. Good morning, Bob.
This is Bob in Sacramento. I think probably one of the funniest guys that's overlooked in mainstream media would be Howard Stern. Also, he's handicapped with vaginal fluid on the brain, twice.
So Howard Stern, who has millions of listeners all across the country on his radio show. Bob, thanks very much for the call.
I think we just got Baba buoyed, Rick. Let's go to Shannon in...
Is like a class clown who's gone good, and with a sharp wit. And Brian always played a perfect straight man, the foil for a lot of humorous situations, and maybe it's because of that, boyish look of his or something like that, but like I say, you can expect that when you got the gold standard of breakfast television hosts.
Very nice to hear, Dave. Thanks very much. Dave was actually able to answer our question and plug our morning show all at once. And were we really Baba buoyed?
Well, I wasn't quite sure. It just sounded a little odd what that gentleman had to say about Howard.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Whatever. All right, we have a lot coming up. Detroit, known, of course, for Motown music.
Thank you. Out to Bob in California. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Nancy. I kind of differ with your last caller there. Death. I think you're a big bitch.
Well, you know what? It's America, and everybody has an opinion. Josh, question to you regarding laying blame one way or the other.
We're not interested in interracial housing. We don't want your neighborhood. We want ours to be just as good, see? We don't want a store in your neighborhood, but we don't want you coming in our neighborhood and open up stores and exploiting us and then go home and throw a bomb if we move next door out in the suburbs. We don't want your schools, but we want our schools to be the highest and the best possible for our black progeny. See, what people don't understand, we are saying, and we're not asking, you see. The die is cast, as I said, we're not asking, we're saying this is the way it's going to be.
That she saw during the marches which she participated in, people who were full of fear and hatred. Mr. Lucas has said that the American Negro is either going to be free or he's going to be dead.
Now, you get this straight. You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. We fought in every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now, the war is going to be here because we're going to be free. Now, you kill all you...
I don't know, Reverend Robinson, that we want some kind of agreement. We want agreement by which we can live or die. You choose. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negroes because you have no concern for the Negroes, listen to me when I make an appeal for America. You claim you love America. Well, we love America. But you are driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillars. Should you try to pretend that I'm crazy because I want America to be saved? And then you think we have no right to ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your guns. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live?
You know, This revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. All right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all that the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well then, show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well then, stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a worm, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground that we will match you and we will override you. And if that's what you're afraid of us, then tell us that just what you're afraid of. But don't keep hiding it from us and holding this up to us, and every time we ask you for something, you give us a little bit of something, and it's all tokenism. We don't want tokenism. And there are most black men in this world that don't want charity. And yet still every time we ask you for something, you give us a little piece, a little piece. You're playing games with us. We're not children. We're big men. I've seen my father have to put up with all kinds of stuff. He was a big man. He raised a family. He went down south, and he had to go around to the back door with his wife. We're not asking for anything. We're not asking for any favors. All we want is what's ours. Now, there are many black veterans who are coming back, and they're mad. They're angry. Do you think that they're going to sit down through this? Our fathers didn't have the knowledge that we have. They sat through it. But there are other black youth that are not going to sit through it. We know about Che. We know about Fanon. We've read the books of our revolution. We've listened to Mao and his quotations. We know where we stand. We're not going to sit for it. We're asking, and if we ask and we don't get, we're prepared to stand up and take it. If I ask a man, I tell a man I am hungry. I tell him I am cold. And I ask him to do something about my condition. And this man holds a loaf of bread right in front of me so I can see it, and I keep asking him, I'm begging him to please give me a slice of the loaf of bread. I am hungry. Then it is known by every psychologist that the next step in the progression is I am going to knock him upside the head and take the bread from him. I'm not going to starve to death. All we're asking, no one wants to see blood. No one likes the smell of blood. No one wants war. Anyone who's been in war doesn't want war. Everyone knows what it is to see the inside of a man's gut hanging out and see your friends die, see relatives die. No one wants to regress back to the state of mind where you have to think it's all for the cause, therefore my mother has to die, my wife has to die, my brothers and sisters have to die. No one wants that. But you're pushing us to it. You're leaving us no choice. We're asking, we're begging. The students up at Columbia, they ask. The brothers down south ask. The brothers in Latin America, the brothers in Africa, they're all asking. All they're doing is fathers ask. The presidents of our universities, our colleges had to go to your back doors to beg that their children be given just enough money so that they could be taught some something to live off. And yet still they ask and ask and ask, and you refuse to give them anything. Now, we're just about out of patience. We're not going to ask anymore. The news media says that it's only the young that are militant, only the young that want this and want that. Okay, but we're 40% of the black population now. Or we were a year ago, and still yet we're climbing. Before long, we'll be 50%, 55%, and then we'll have the command. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take sitting in rotten parks and in places that just aren't fit for living. We're not going to take it. There's a limit to a man's patience, and everyone knows that God, Christ, heaven, everyone knows that what we're asking is not $1 million. What we're asking for is humanity. We're asking to be allowed to live like human beings. And God, you tell us that this is too much to ask. You're sick. You're definitely sick. How can you tell me that it's too much to ask to be a human being?
Why am I mad? You know, white people ask me, why am I so angry? And, you know, I don't have any answer for him because it'd be ridiculous for me to answer him because he couldn't understand anyway, obviously, because he asked me the question.
the 400 years that I've existed there, 3 years, 3 generations within my own family, why don't you know what I'm like? What is it so new in 1968 or, in the 60s that you've got to learn? Because my grandfather was born, he's 90. My mother was ready for integration. She's middle-class Negro. Now, all of a sudden, you come to me and you say, communicate with me. Hell, I've been here all the time. And we've been Where were you? Communicate. What do I have to say to you? The most advanced nation in the world. It has to be resolved. It has to be resolved because I want my children to have an answer. If not me, I personally prefer that I have an answer. I don't have, I like to think I don't have my lifetime to waste on this.
Most people say, if you don't like it here, get out. That's for spineless people. Spineless bastards who don't want to fight for what they believe in. Well, I'm staying here because I was born here, and I am going to fight for my freedom. And before I have kids, I am going to make sure that this damn United States deserves the existence of my kids, because I will not rest until every Sunday school is safe for my kids, so that they won't get killed or beaten up like those kids down in Mississippi in 1966. That is going to stop, or else I'll be dead. Either one. You white folks have either one of two choices. Give me my damn freedom or kill me. Because I am tired of sitting by being an Uncle Tom or a house Negro like Booth and Wilkins. Those two guys are not Negroes. They're white people with man tan, that's all. They don't speak for us. They have found their way into the white man's house, the white man's establishment, and they are not about to make waves. But I am, because I am not going to take seeing my kids walking to a newly integrated school and getting their heads whipped in by grown men. Because if that happens to my kids, there are going to be a lot of damn dead white folks, and I mean a lot, because I am not going to take this junk no more. The days of step and fetch it are dead. The days of the black face, big wide-eyed, gin-drinking black man are dead. Now we have what is called black consciousness.
But why is it that black people don't own the land where they live? White people own that land. We've never been taught property values. You see, we've never been taught property values. I don't own Harlem, for example. Black people don't own Harlem. So who gives a damn whether Harlem burned down or not? How you going to tell me to love this property that exploits me every day when the average black man in Harlem works the first Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for a landlord? And on Thursday, he's working for Con Edison. And on Friday, he works for himself. And he's got the day off on Saturday, and he buys him a drink of liquor, and the minute he gets drunk, then a white policeman arrests him, takes him in a white court, and takes his money for 2 other weeks, and he goes in debts for the rest. And he goes to a white landlord, goes to a white pawn shop, or else he goes to another white loan shark to keep living on credit, to pay off the white man, and he's paying taxes and profits and vacation pay for white people. So the average black man ain't got nothing to lose by anything that he does. And this is what the white man better understand. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Simple. As A, B, C. Or as 1, 2, 3, any way you go. There's no need asking me why these black people burning down these buildings out here. Hell, they got a positive answer, and people are not as dumb as people would think. With all the brilliant white psychiatrists and psychologists, you've been able to find a damn path to the moon, but you ain't been able to find one goddamn path 1 mile up the street. Maybe you better take time with all this unique ability to find all these scientific discoveries that you've got to learn how to find your way into men's hearts and the men's mind.
Let me put it to you this way. We are proud of being black and of our black heritage, but white America does not accept the concept that this is a multiracial society. It has never accepted the fact that there are black people, brown people, yellow people here alongside them. They've always looked upon America as being white, and hence all of its propaganda is directed at us to convince us that somehow or the other we must become white before they will accept us.
The problem is the standard for discussion is set by the whites, and a lot of Negroes now don't want to accept that standard anymore. They say we're going to have our own standard. I think that the hookup comes if you can develop a whole new standard where whites and Negroes can have a dialogue. Not either one of those are acceptable anymore. I mean, whites aren't going to accept Negro standards, and Negroes no longer want to be white. So that the clear thing is to develop a whole new standard, and then everybody move toward that so there can be some kind of dialogue.
You know, from a child up, I always, at first, I wanted to be white, you know, because my family was 20 of us, 6 girls and 14 boys. We would make 50 and 60 bales of cotton, gather all that cotton, and we wouldn't have food in the wintertime. So I figured then the white people must be right. But as I got older, I said, no, it's something wrong. And if I ever get a chance, I'm going to do something about it. I'm thinking about in terms of a better and a greater world for all people. And we can't do that by me in one corner doing what I can do to hurt you and you in the other corner doing the same thing against me.
So you go ahead and vote. So what? So you vote for a senator. And the senator's constituency is either lobbyists who represent big business or lobbyists who represent himself. So what? So you can vote.
There's been a lot of talk and a lot of shuffling of papers. But in terms of the plight of the black man in this country, there's been no perceptible change. Primarily because the white man has no reason to. He enjoys the highest standard of living. His government enjoys dominance in world affairs. Why should he turn to me now and say, I want to share part of my good fortune with you? He has no reason to.
I think there's going to be violence, see, because there already has been. I mean, when people try to free themselves, they kill Negroes in the South all the time. The Negro man has been emasculated and destroyed by the fact that every time he stood up, he got just snuffed out right there. So I don't think there's any question but that there's going to be violence and brutality. But my attitude is that the brutality and the violence shouldn't become the reason that you want to be free. But that's a very personal thing, the freedom is. See, the question isn't what is freedom to me, it's what price freedom. Because sometimes the price that you pay for freedom is the very thing that makes you a slave again. That's what I think happened in Russia in 1917. But I know that there's going to be violence. I mean, I think it gets blurred, especially the individual. If I face you violently, see, who knows where that violence began? See, I mean, if I face you with a gun and I got orders to kill you and you got orders to kill me, then we can't really deal with each other. You're a target and I'm a target. So you can't really talk about that. But you can talk about the larger thing, the much more universal thing. The reason that you're there, see, is really not to kill, but to free.
Let us take a look at Harlem, 1964, when approximately 20 Molotov cocktails were exploded in Harlem. And in 1965 in August in Watts, Los Angeles, 2,000 Molotov cocktails were exploded. I think that we are developing more sophistication, and I think in the next uprising, and I suspect it will probably come either in Washington, D.C. or in another unnamed city, where you're going to find 5,000 Molotov cocktails used.
On my way to Washington, feeling mighty sad, thinking about an income that I never had. Every Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. And before this campaign fails, we all go down in jail. Everybody's got a right to live. Black man picked the cotton long time ago. He's been the victim since brought him to the show. Black man dug the ditches, hewed down the pines, gave his trouble to Jesus, kept on towing the line. Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. And before this movement fails, we all go down in jail. Everybody's got a right to live. Black man dug the pipelines both night and day. Did the work while the white man got to pay. Now look at here. This is a brand new day. No more full-time work. No more part-time pay. Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. And before this movement fails, we all go down in jail. Everybody's got a right. I want my share of silver. I want my share of gold. Want my share of justice. Kill my dying soul. Black men dug the ditches long time ago. He has been the victim since brought him to this show. Everybody's got a right to live. Everybody's got a right to live. And before this movement fails, we all go down in jail. Everybody's got a right to live.
Democracy to understand specific conditions of a totalitarian system, being manipulated, being educated in a specific way. In the 30s, as a young boy in my high school, I did believe in all what our propaganda said. I did believe in the rightness of Hitler's policy, and even all the successes of Hitler convinced myself, I was then a young boy, this is the right way, and he does everything for the Germans, for the greatness and for the honor of the Germans. And if you were marching in the rally, or let's say in the Hitler Youth, you had this absolutely feeling undefeatable. There is nobody else who can be compared with us.
Die große Not unseres Volkes, die uns einst ergriffen hat und die uns zusammenführte im Kampfe, ringen und groß werden ließ. Daher können das alle die nicht verstehen, die nicht die gleiche Not in ihrem Volk gelitten haben.
He was somebody, I must say this. Right? And then he could verführen, the Jews, yeah? Was ist verführen? Seduce. He could really seduce the people, and he had some sort of influence I cannot describe.
he was a phenomenon. When he started speaking, he mesmerized, especially large audiences. He was a mass communicator, and he did it by sort of easing into his speech with a deep, sonorous voice that was almost seductive.
Dieses Jahres wurde die neue Regierung der nationalen Konzentration gebildet.
And on a crescendo, kept on going, intensifying, until in the end he was practically screaming. Not only practically, he was.
Dieses deutsche Volk emporführen durch eigene Arbeit, durch eigenen Fleiß, eigene Entschlossenheit, eigenen Trotz, eigene Beharrlichkeit, dann werden wir wieder emporsteigen, genau wie die Väter einst auch Deutschland nicht Geschenk erhielten, sondern selbst nicht schaffen mussten.
Even today, I must say, if one see the documentary film on the rally in Nuremberg, marching thousands of people, and then one cry, Heil mein Führer, this is something give you the strength, a strong, absolutely unbelievable, fascinating feeling. Well, what kind of German, you know, what the greatness of Germany, what kind of discipline the Germans have.
General Johannes Steinhoff is a leading Luftwaffe ace who later becomes head of NATO's military committee. His face shows the scars of combat.
Please bear in mind, Hitler came to power the very moment radio was invented. And Hitler was using radio in a very clever way. After 1 year, after Hitler became Chancellor of Germany, we had the so-called People's Receiver. This was a small radio. Each family was having this in their kitchen. So the Führer could talk on a daily basis to his people. He was using, for the first time, the media in a very clever way, using radio in an extensive way. So the medium radio, thank God he didn't have television, was a tremendous tool in his hands.
With the country behind him, Hitler vows to reclaim the territories lost to Germany in World War I. In 1936, he sends German troops into the Rhineland, an area barred to German forces by the Versailles Treaty. Hitler's generals are afraid that the French, with a much bigger and better equipped army, will fight.
Hitler said, we're going to march into the Rhineland, and we marched into the Rhineland, and France did not move. Even if Germany at that time had so few troops that what they did, that at night they quietly marched back over the same Rhine bridges in order to march in with music and bands the next day in the morning. And they kept repeating that and pretending that they had enormous numbers of troops there. It worked.
They had the strength to stop Hitler before he had started a major European war. If the Allies had done something at that time, it probably would have been the end of Hitler.
Next, Hitler marches into Austria and then into Czechoslovakia. Britain and France protest, but again do nothing. Hitler has pulled off a series of brilliant bluffs against larger and stronger powers who lack the will to confront him. General J.A. Graf von Kielmansegg later to become commander of NATO's land forces in Central Europe, was a young German officer at the time.
The whole German people, he was a great man, please, but Hitler, one thing, he had given back to Germany, more or less, all what Germany had lost in the Treaty of Versailles without any war. 2 years, 7 million unemployed people.
1939, another coup. Hitler negotiates a treaty of alliance with the Soviet Union. Hitler and Stalin agree to invade and divide Poland. Russia will be allowed to swallow the Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Now that Hitler's back is secure, he takes a giant step. On the 1st of September, ignoring warnings from an aroused Britain and France, he attacks Poland with masses of tanks led by screaming Stuka dive bombers. It is a new form of warfare, blitzkrieg. The Polish horse cavalry valiantly and briefly charged the tanks with their lances. The spectacle is too much for Britain and France. They declare war on Germany. Hitler is stunned. His foreign minister, von Ribbentrop, had assured him they would once more stand aside.
He didn't intend to start World War II. He didn't even intend to start a European war. He proposed to have a nice little private war with Poland. And that's where he made his mistake.
It is Hitler's first major miscalculation. General Adolf Galland remembers it well. Galland became head of the Luftwaffe's fighter arm at the age of 30.
The German forces were only 5-6 years from their birth. And the Air Force was not ready for a battle at all. And his belief was that France and Great Britain would never attack Germany, having the Russian as allied. He was confirmed in this opinion by our foreign minister, von Ribbentrop. He has a great, great responsibility for the outbreak of this World War II. And I know early in 44, after the invasion, I told Goering, the war is absolutely lost, completely. He said to me, here is my car, drive over to Ribbentrop and tell him the same. And I did. And Ribbentrop, of course, did find some excuse that he didn't make the decision to attack Poland. Goering was against this attack. Absolutely. He saw the risk.
Ignoring the risk, Hitler orders his generals to plan an attack against France. Manstein is overruled and sent away. But by sheer chance, Hitler invites a group of officers to lunch, and Manstein is among them. He manages to present his plan directly to Hitler. Hitler accepts it. Now it is spring. The attack order has been postponed 29 times.